"2024 started with a big plan to explore the relationship between journalism and democracy. It began the spring semester of 2024 with a proposal for the 24-25 Wilkin series. But first, UF hosted the Ohio U.S. Senate Forum produced by Spectrum News 1 Ohio, live from Weinbrenner Auditorium with approximately 200 guests in attendance. Over the summer, we set up a reading list with Schaefer Library that would include the featured author of the series, Jim Heath, among others, and we worked with marketing to come up with a logo that truly represented our theme: journalism and democracy, the ethical responsibility of the Fourth Estate, and away we go. The first event of the fall semester was the Presidential Debate Watch Party with Debate Bingo. More than 60 students took part in the watch party in the Pulse Media Center where they earned prizes and ate pizza and cookies. Hosted by yours truly, the students were engaged and entertained at the September 10th event. The following week, award-winning political journalist Morgan Trout joined us for a Zoom event to talk about preserving democracy and her role as a watchdog journalist at the State House. October 14th, featured author of the reserved reading list, Jim Heath, joined us via Zoom from Arizona. He talked about covering politics in his long career and getting caught in the eye of the firestorm. On October 29th, the big day came when the Pulse Media Club hosted the third consecutive Rock the Mock, a presidential mock election. This year, they added the U.S. Senate race as well. Dr. Fell kicked off the event with a message live streamed on the Pulse Media Club Instagram. The club gave out hoodies, stickers, and treats while walking participants through the voting process at two polling locations, the CBSL and the AMU. As in the 2016 and 2020 election, our results predicted the real results just a week later. Dr. Diana Montague's media literacy class also set up a media literacy circus next to the main polling location in the CBSL to test students' media literacy skills. The same day, award-winning journalist and longtime anchor at WCMH NBC4 in Columbus, Colleen Marshall, spoke in the Writing Center about journalism and democracy. As a lawyer, a political talk show host, and journalist, Colleen shared stories about how candidates reacted to her questions and the importance of asking the tough questions for her audience. Throughout the fall semester, media and communication faculty incorporated the theme in their classes. In February, for News Literacy Week, the Wilkin series held a meme contest with the purpose to educate the campus community on news literacy while also entertaining them. There were about a dozen entries, with JDM major Andrea Hoffman winning the grand prize. In early April, Professor Amy Rogan hosted a podcast with Alan Miller to talk about the struggles of the journalism industry in the midst of a White House administration that is less than friendly towards journalists. Miller is the former executive editor of the Columbus Dispatch and former regional editor for Gannett's 21 Newsroom USA Today network. That podcast was posted to UFTV YouTube page and has been viewed more than 40 times so far. Information, pictures, lecture videos, and even classroom assignments can be found on an internal SharePoint site or an external website. As the current White House administration declares the free press the enemy of the people, the danger to our democracy is clear. Targeting the press and higher education is the first step to an America vastly different from the America we have always known as a country setting an example of how free press contributes to a thriving democracy. We must continue to protect the First Amendment, educate society, and train young journalists to continue to hold leaders to account and preserve democracy.